Hey, kids.
Hi.
Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Booze,
Mhm.
Boobs, and Blood podcast. I'm your humble co-host, Ween.
And I'm Ray.
Ray,
Yes.
what are we here to do today?
Who are we
What?
chatting? Who are we chatting with?
The Zoom cut you out. Sorry.
Oh. Who are we chatting with tonight?
We are so excited. I am so fucking pumped. We are going to chat with Ryan, i.e. Darren from ThanksKilling. Woo!
Who I completely forgot died.
I know his character died in the movie.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oh shit. If you haven't seen the movie from 20 years ago, then
Or listened to our podcast about it.
yeah. Was it 20 years ago? It feels like it's pretty long ago. How long ago was it?
It was about.
Yeah. God, we're all old.
I know.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
But it's it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Super
Yeah.
stoked.
Yeah.
We have we're gonna try to be professional.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not.
No, we're not. No. That's a fucking when have we ever been fucking professional? Whatever.
No.
I mean, for that one, I had to talk to that film director. I was like, I was a professional for about 15 minutes, but then at the same time, I definitely misquoted him. So that happened. But luckily, I misquoted him. He's like, that's not right. And I was like, this is when I found it. And so that guy got fucking checked. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Check these.
Here are my resources, bitch.
Like these. Like this.
I like it. Oh, you have a much better background. I'm so embarrassed. I just have like my little torture chamber.
It looks like that you have good back health. That's what it looks like.
Well, thank you. I do a lot more now.
Oh, here we go. Here, while you can see it. Wait, hold on. While watch it won't work.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. There we go.
Yes, I love it. You should keep that on.
I have in case you didn't know what this was behind me, I have a Valentine's Day tree. I don't even celebrate Valentine's Day because I think it's commercialized and bullshit, but I like the color red.
It's Hallmark holiday, yes, but we love the red.
Yeah. Still taking my Christmas tree down. Anyhow.
Me too. Hello. Anyway,
I love it.
Fine.
Any totally wings housers.
Are you ready to do this thing?
Yeah, I'm ready to do this thing. I think I've had enough sugar. I'm ready to do it. Spin me around. All right. So please enjoy.
Without further ado. Ryan Francis.
What? All right.
So back in 2021, when we started this, I was like, Ray, we got to do ThanksKilling at some point. Because I watched this movie. I know. When it first came out with me and my friends, we were drunk off our asses and we were just hanging out and on Netflix and we were like, ThanksKilling, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, FYI, we say fuck is our
total,
Oh, I hope it doesn't offend.
Swear.
Good.
Feel free to swear.
I was in ThanksKilling. I was in ThanksKilling. Offend? Really? I feel bad because you watched this movie. I feel like I offended so many people.
Oh no
way.
No. We watched the most offensive movie last week.
And it wasn't like
and it wasn't offended like our sense of art and taste. That was
oh yeah.
Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
And yeah. We just reviewed that.
Yeah. No, I would watch ThanksKilling about 400 times before watching Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we watched it back in
You haven't seen it? Don't.
Do yourself a favor.
It's really do yourself a favor because we end up spending money on it. So cool.
See, all you're doing is like promoting the movie to me. I mean, that's I obviously love terrible stuff. So now it's like a no-brainer. I've got to check out.
I don't think it's even fun to make fun of. Like, it's not fun to sit there. It's just
it was fun for us to make fun of.
Well, yeah. But like, don't watch alone. Don't watch alone. It is a tag. It is a partner. like don't watch it by yourself. Like it is, you need someone to be like, are you fucking seeing this? What is happening? Like you need that. Yeah.
You need witnesses.
Right. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's in the queue now. That's automatically just in the queue. I had
Did you just you're like, and bought, done.
And $2.99,
yep,
thank you.
We're going.
Right. Thank you, Redbox. Not
also,
sponsored.
Sweet jacket you have on. I love the jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. This is my all that jacket. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I love
Ween
it.
just lost her mind.
Oh my god, I loved all that. I loved all that so much. I loved.
So you're like you're a Nickelodeon kid.
Hell yeah, 90s
Okay.
Nickelodeon,
Okay.
done.
Oh,
Ren
yeah.
and Stimpy,
Yeah.
Snick,
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You watch
yeah,
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I own the entire like set. Yeah, I have all of them. It's like my favorite thing on earth. I love, like, nothing beats Are You Afraid of the Dark. And what's crazy is going back and rewatching those like as an adult, some of those are super terrifying still. Like there's some stories that are actually like really good. They were very well done. And I'm like,
we talked about that. Like some of them are like
it's crazy.
They're legit.
Yeah, legit.
What was your favorite one?
Yeah.
So I actually have a lot of favorite ones. The one that I can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch, I can't remember the title of it, but it's the one where they're it's the two kids going to school, they're on the swim team, and then they uncover the pool behind the lockers that's been closed down forever. And they're like, oh, like this is a cool place. We could practice swimming here. For some reason, the pool gets filled back up for whatever reason. And it's like this abandoned place. But it's a haunted pool. There's like this evil, like creepy skeleton monster covered in like algae that comes out of the pool and tries to kill him. It's horrifying.
Sweet.
Horrifying. And then the close second is definitely The Tale of Old Man Corcoran, which is the kids move into the neighborhood and they play hide and seek in the cemetery. And there's like this old man and they were the new kids in town, I think. And the twist at the end was like all the kids were dead. They were all ghosts. And so it was just super weird. It's horrifying. It's so crazy.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah,
a lot of that was based on, existing stories. Like, they ripped on R.L. Stine quite a bit.
Yeah.
in some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was just laughing because I was thinking of a haunted pool, because I always joke about Unsolved Mysteries that like that was always it would be like there's like a serial killer and you like Robert Stack be like, so next up is a serial killer out of Houston, Texas, and later, is this pool haunted? It is. Like
it's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. I mean that's like seriously be like and now on to Bigfoot. I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait. We can't be looking for missing kids and Bigfoot in the same episode. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
So before we get to some questions, Ryan, I hope you don't mind that me being creepy. And since we are via Zoom, there's really nothing exciting going on behind me except for this torture chamber device, which is an inversion table. But I couldn't help but notice BB-8 in the background.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
I've got my little BB-8 here.
Does it work?
So it's the Lego BB-8.
Oh my
and
God.
I can his little head. This is the best part. The best part is right there. his little middle finger.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God,
yeah, I was
that's
like,
awesome.
I had a bad day at work and I went to like Target or something and they had this and I said, I'm spending $150 and I'm building a BB-8 today.
God damn it. Yes.
Sometimes you just have to fucking do that. Yes. Oh, that is like that is my like same thing. I'm having a bad day or I need like I'm gonna splurge on something. I'm always like, I think I need some more Star Wars figurines. I think I need some ones that I normally wouldn't spend as much money on for, but yeah, it makes me feel better. Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
You
gotta do it.
Yeah. Always makes things better though.
They do. So ThanksKilling.
To ThanksKilling. Oh my God.
Wowzer. I told you we had a lot of questions. Well, yes.
I loved this movie so much. Like when my friends and I watched it way back in the day when it first came out, we were like, at first, you're kind of in the mood for like a stupid horror movie, but we're like, this is brilliant. This is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like they're so self-aware and so funny.
So like did you know these guys first? Because it sounded like the two guys who wrote it and directed it, were they friends? Is that how that worked?
Yeah. The origin story is actually pretty cool. So the director, yeah, the director and the writer, Jordan Downey. It's pretty much him and Kevin Stewart. They did the whole thing, the two of them. I went to like middle school and high school with Jordan Downey. We actually shot we shot a movie in high school in an abandoned school, and we were really close. We were the two friends, like we were the two friends where we go to the video rental place. You know, they would have the $5, 5 nights, 5 movies thing. You'd go to the horror section and we'd grab the crappiest movies we could, and we'd spend the night watching through those. And we loved the same kind of horror. And when he graduated, he went to Loyola Marymount University in LA. We're both from a small town about an hour outside of Columbus, Ohio. So he went out to LA. I didn't have the grades to get into that school. I applied, didn't get in. So I went to Ohio University, which is probably the better like public film school in Athens.
Athens, not Ashland, Athens. Fuck me.
So we went our separate ways there. And you know, time moves on, you're going through school. He comes back home towards the end of summer, and we meet at a Jolly Pirate Donuts, and he throws the script at me and he says, okay, I want you to read this. And it was called ThanksKilling. And I'm like, I read through this thing and I'm like, holy shit, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read. It is fantastic. Like I mean, you've seen the movie, but like reading it as a script, reading this thing.
Oh my God,
on paper,
I can't imagine.
It was like all my dreams were just coming true. I'm like, this is awful. It's bad. The jokes are dumb. You make the same joke multiple times. I know you did that on purpose. Like all of these things. Yeah. And
enough that I thought I was having a head injury. Yes. I thought I was having a stroke. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Did she just make that joke?
That joke actually happens 3 times. Did you guys catch the third time?
No.
It happens 3 times. So the first time you hear the joke is normal. You know, her legs were harder to close than JonBenet Ramsey case. You turn around, not even like a scene or so later. Hey, at least her legs were, you know, harder to close than the JonBenet Ramsey case. And then if you recall, so Allie the slut gets murdered. Okay. She gets murdered. The kids roll up to her house to check on her. And they find the gravy flavored condom. Well, they haven't found anything yet. Johnny runs in first. He runs into the house. Darren is standing outside with everybody else, and he tries to be cool and crack a wise one. And he goes, at least her legs were harder to close than JonBenet Ramsey's legs. And so it was like Darren was trying to go for the laugh on the third time. And it's so funny because no one catches that like third joke. It just kind of slides under everything. Even people who have seen it tons and tons of times, you miss that little joke.
This is my second time seeing it. I wish I had caught that. It's brilliant. It just speaks to my acting. I acted so well. Darren perfectly ruined a great gimmick. Oh my God.
Perfectly.
You did. You acted the shit out of the Darren role. I didn't mean to derail your story. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're perfect. No, that's fine. But yeah, when he pitched that script down, he just said, "Hey, I wrote Darren for you." Because like at that time, I mean, I was the theater nerd. I was in all of the school plays. I was gonna say, were you like offended or like? Were you? No, I thought it was great. I was like that theater kid. I loved it. I mean, it was fine. I enjoyed that cliche like moniker that I had. It was fine. But yeah, I was like, dude, I'm in. And he said, we've got a couple people involved. We're almost ready to cast. I need to make a couple phone calls to fill some of these holes. And that's what General Bastard was, a guy that I went on tour with, like played, I was in a punk band. Yeah, I knew him. And he's like, we need this hobo. And I literally, I was like, dude, I showed him a picture of this guy that we played shows with in Detroit and stuff. And I said, dude, and he's like, call him. I called him, and he just showed up as is, and
this is the guy. Yeah, I'm guessing again, not his Christian name. His General Bastard is not his given name.
No, I'll be honest. His name's Dean, but
that's boring.
I forget his name half the time just because he's General Bastard. He's always been General Bastard to me, and as far as I'm concerned, he's General Bastard.
Well, he could be one of the Wu-Tang now because he's got Bastard in his name. So there you go.
He could. Oh, rest in peace.
Oh. ODB.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Do you still act?
Not really. I mean, kind of. When I was in a punk band for like 11 years or so, and
what do you play?
When I played drums, in that band, and we did a lot of really cool things. Like we did Warped Tours, and we did Riot Fest out in Chicago. Like we did a lot of really cool stuff, but then we broke up, and I was like, well, I don't want to start from ground zero with a band again, so what can I do by myself? And then I started dabbling into nerdcore hip hop, and I've been rapping ever since then. So I perform often. I perform a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with the nerdcore hip hop thing.
No, you're still down in the Columbus area, or?
Yep. Still in Columbus. I do a lot of shows out here. But this year I'm looking to travel a little bit, so I'll probably be scooting around the Midwest quite a bit. Here this.
Well, we're 2 hours. North. Yeah, we're in Cleveland.
2 hours up north.
Hey man, next time you got a show, let us know. We'll come down. Hey,
come on up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm doing a show in Cleveland at some point.
Hit us up. Let us know. We'll come. Absolutely. We'll bring a group and everything. ThanksKilling.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
I'll wear a shirt. We'll wear shirts and everything. We'll wear ThanksKilling shirts.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll make it a big party.
Yes. So none of it was improvised, because I thought it was like some of this had to be improvised.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Oh my God. A lot was okay. One of my favorite scenes. I think it's a fan favorite scene for sure. Turkey and Sheriff in the turkey outfit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just
improvised.
bullshitting.
The whole thing. The whole thing was improvised. The whole thing. I remember being on set. We were all on set that day, and they did that scene. They did probably 2 or 3 takes, and they just went off script, and that's what they used. It was just completely off script. Chuck Lamb, dead body guy, was fantastic. He's hilarious. Look into his origin story too, because he played dead bodies for a living for a while. He was just dead bodies in like CSI and Law and Order.
I was going to say Law and Order. He kind of have a
Yep. And at the time, his website, deadbodyguy.com, was the most popular website on the entire internet.
Of course
it had like a billion visits or something crazy like that. And yeah, that's just I'm sure it's still
probably a lot of people were thinking they were getting something else when they went there too. They're probably like,
and
what the hell is this?
Oh my God, it's this man in like special effects makeup just laying in a bathtub.
Like, I gotta go to Pornhub now. Damn it, find what I need. Damn it.
Oh my God. But yeah, that whole scene, that was improv. A lot of the laughing that you see too, we were shooting. I mean, we were probably shooting 15, 16-hour days. So like those nights we had like no sleep. So the laughing was genuine. Yeah, it was super quick. So we shot very long days. We would go home, get a quick nap, and then wake up and go at it again the next morning. And we did that for a couple weeks.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So when I think one of my questions was, what was it like? What was the how many takes did it take you on the weapons of mass destruction? Because I watched that again sober, and I was like, that was one of the earlier shoots that we did, was that scene. And honestly, it wasn't too many. I just remember being so amped up, and I wanted to be as over the top as possible and stupid and awful, and it really it translated perfectly to a terrible movie. It was perfect.
Oh yes.
So yeah, there weren't really that many takes. No one was really laughing too. I mean, I think Jordan and Kevin were losing their shit because they're just like, oh my God, that was perfect. That was so cringy to watch you do that. So yeah,
that was chef's kiss
not too
for
many.
sure.
Because I don't know if I could have done. I've been like, I'm sorry, can we just change that line? I just literally can't take you seriously right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Also, how old was that guy? Because we have a conspiracy that he was like 50 years old. Like, he was a lot older than you guys.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Honestly, not much. I want to say that he was only like I mean, I'm using 10 years older.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he was probably in his early 30s when we shot that. I was in my early 20s. So yeah, it wasn't too much older. Older for sure. I mean, he was playing a teen basically.
Yeah, unfortunately on the episode I was like, this 45-year-old guy's playing a college football quarterback. What is happening?
Yeah.
And when I was rewatching it, I was like, he's old enough to be his girlfriend's father. What is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Speaking of the other cast members, how did they all get involved? Did most of them audition? And particularly, we were talking in our podcast episode about the guy that played Johnny's dad. Was that your dad? Was this like a family? He looked very much like you. Were there any family involved that played like the parents or something?
So Jordan's family was involved in the very last scene of the film. When they're giving the Thanksgiving prayer, there's a kid that has a turkey hat on, and that's Jordan's brother. The man saying the prayer was his stepfather, and then his mom was also there. Nice. So that was his family. Terry played Johnny's dad. And he was an actor. Most of the actors were hired off of Craigslist. They sent out a Craigslist ad back when Craigslist
we got a question about that one too.
Oh yeah.
Craigslist was they got all of them from Craigslist, and we hired General Bastard was a reference from me. Lindsay Anderson, who played Kristen, the good girl, she was a reference from me. She just happened to be available and could do it. She was in theater with me at school.
Nice.
And then Aaron Carlson, best friend Billy, was one of my best buds growing up. So I got him to do the role as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everybody else was cast. Yeah.
That's cool. That's really so speaking of your classified ad or your Craigslist ads. So I would love if you still had that ad that Wanda Lust got at some point, because I would have. How did that happen?
Yeah. So I mean, the production side was obviously more Jordan and Kevin. So I can't speak to this firsthand, but I can share, the stories that have been shared with me. And it's really simple. They put out a Craigslist ad when they were in LA looking for someone to be a topless pilgrim, and she responded to that ad and she said she would do it. And at the time, I don't know if you've Googled Wanda Lust. Feel free. But she was a MILF Triple X porn star. Yeah, MILF Triple X porn star. I mean, she had a website with her phone number on there. You could call her directly to book her and stuff. There were so many nights after the premiere, I got super drunk with friends and we'd call her. Like she's one cast member I've never talked to. I've left so many voicemails like, hey, this is the guy who played Darren the Nerd. We were like in a movie together. Like, I just want to say hi. And she would never pick up. And I tried to find, she's on social media. She's on Instagram. She's like, she travels and stuff. And I send her messages all the time. She reads them and never responds. She's never blocked me, but she's never responded. But she's the only cast member I've never talked to.
Like, oh God damn it! Why'd I do this?
This is the one that got away, dude.
The one that got away. The one that got away. She was in so many pornos. She was in so many pornos.
I was looking at her oeuvre. Yep.
Oh yeah, so many.
I mean, we can all see her oeuvre at some point. But yes, I was looking at her God a lot.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot. I was like, I don't think that one's for me. Don't think that one's for me either.
Oh, Wanda Lust.
Yeah.
If you see this Wanda Lust, I miss you, and I would love to talk to you one day.
Come on, Wanda.
Day. Please, Wanda.
Talk to us if you don't feel like talking to Ryan.
Do that. Yep. You clearly don't want to talk to me.
We'll be your wing people.
we'll sneak you into that.
Slide that right in. Slide the digits right in.
I would be so great. I would be so grateful. So grateful.
I was just kind of looking through this. So I'm assuming this was filmed in Ohio. And at the time, I realized it was, and that's kind of what got my friends and I hooked when we watched it at the time, because the Jeep license plate I noticed was an Ohio plate. I was like, holy shit, they're in Ohio.
Yeah.
Was it filmed during it? So I'm assuming this was filmed during the summertime because all the leaves are green, and so it must have been really hot.
It was definitely late summer. It definitely was warm. The evenings were nice, though. It wasn't terribly hot or anything like that. Some of those scenes in the Jeep were really hot because the air conditioning didn't work, so it was definitely hot during the day. But we did a lot of night shoots too, so it was cooler in the evening. But we shot those opening scenes where Johnny's flexing, grabbing the muscle and all that. That was shot at Denison University in Granville.
Oh, okay.
On campus.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to do a ThanksKilling tour and you're in the area, just let me know and I'll take you to the university.
Oh my God, yes, do it.
Hell yeah. So tell us about your cornfield dream scene and why it was cut.
Okay, this is a great question. I get when I do podcasts or video podcasts or like convention talks or anything like that, this gets brought up all the time. I have no fucking idea. What, because that's one of those like fun facts on IMDb, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
So I have no idea how that got put on there.
Is it made up?
I don't know because I'm pretty
you don't
sure
remember shooting it. Cornfield.
I don't remember shooting. I don't remember being in a cornfield and like having a dream sequence scene shot. I don't remember it. I've asked Jordan about it. I can't get a straight answer from him. I have no knowledge of the scene whatsoever, because the only montage scene that I truly remember like filming was the montage scene that you all see. We spent an entire day shooting that sequence with Billy, and where could we go to like tuck Billy in bed? Like, we think it'd be funny if you guys had ice cream and all this stuff. So
oh my gosh, I loved that.
I texted her after I watched it the second time, and I'm like, oh, Darren and Billy are in love. I love it.
So you guys got the homoerotic undertones that came with
undertones, just tones, sir. They were tones
or tones.
Yeah. Straight along though, not straight.
Oh, I wanted to ask. So during that time, during the moment in the movie when you're giving the lore about Turkey, and
yes,
and everything, who did the animation for that sequence? The
that's
animation
awesome.
was amazing.
They did. Yeah, they were able to hire. I think that they were also friends from Loyola Marymount. I can't cite their name specifically, but they had gotten to know them through the school, I believe, and they did an awesome job with that animation.
I compared it to like, it was like John Kricfalusi, Ren and Stimpy-esque kind of. Almost,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
yes.
It was so funny.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking of the lore of the turkey, it comes back every 505 years. I mean, these are Jeepers Creepers rules, aren't they? Like,
which we just reviewed.
Every 505 years. I don't know, and I couldn't tell you what the purpose of that number was. I don't really know. But yeah, 505 years.
That's
505
specific.
Years. That's it.
Very
a lot
specific.
of time.
It's a lot of time and very specific.
Yeah, very, very.
Ray, why don't you tell Ryan about your theory about the tome?
First watch again.
He's looking at me. He's like, bring it on.
Let's go.
I had RSV, and also had I had also had like Adults of 9. So I was watching it, and I was like, that is an Animorphs book that he just picked up, and they cut the top of the Animorphs book off. I swear to God, I thought that's what it was. And I was like, I want this to be an Animorphs book that they cut the top off of. Please, please, please. But then on further inspection, I don't believe that's what it is. But in my brain, that's where I'm starting this conspiracy. So QAnon's going to take this and run with it.
I want you to have that. I don't feel like I need to talk anymore about that. I want you to have that, and I'm not going to answer neither here nor there. I'll let you continue to think.
Great. I'm gonna.
We can Alex Jones this. We can Alex Jones this shit right now, and I'm not going to fucking share a goddamn thing with you. Roll with it. What you think might very well be correct.
We almost jinxed on that one because Alex Jones was coming out of my mouth at that point.
I heard you. When I was waiting, a funny thing, when I was waiting to for you guys to get set up, I literally was reading through this news report that just came out. It contains a bunch of Alex Jones's texts from like the past 6 years.
Oh yes, yeah,
amazing. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I love this.
If you go back to our episodes, a lot of my bright spots are usually when he's had some like big court case where he owes, I don't know, $1.5 billion, and I'm like, oh, sweet justice is so beautiful.
Oh my gosh! In past episodes,
Scott Tutterman, let me drink your tears, Scott Tutterman. Yes.
But in past episodes, Ray even does some pretty darn good Alex Jones impression, by the way.
Oh, I gotta see. I gotta see.
No, wait, 1776. Oh, they're frogs gay. What's the other one? Creamy dreamy summer. We're gonna have a creamy dreamy summer. Yeah. Like, oh.
Yeah. You got it.
I'm not mad at the crew. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I hate him with passion of 1,000 suns. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm just kind of kicking back and like
letting watch his destruction.
So, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Like,
this is so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
let it
happen.
Let it happen.
And I'm reaping all the benefits.
Right.
Oh my, yeah.
Amazing.
Great.
So in past conventions that you've done and since the movie came out, what's the craziest or most memorable thing that's happened to you since the movie's release?
Oh, there's a lot.
A lot of fangirling.
There have definitely been some moments for sure. I've been this stupid, crazy, low budget, nothing of a movie has given me an opportunity to do so much shit. It's wild.
Sure.
It's wild. I'm just like normal dude. I work a 9-to-5 job. Always have. Like I work, I shit, and then I go to sleep and like just normal shit. But then like because of this movie, I get to go to conventions and shit, and like people pay money for me to sign shit, and it's still crazy to me. If I tell coworkers or anybody, like they're like, "What the fuck? Like what? Really?" I'm like, just don't. We're not going to really talk about it. This is very weird. I don't know, but I've had an opportunity to do a lot of crazy shit. I will say, like, there's definitely a couple really crazy things that have happened. One was getting super fucking like blackout drunk and super fucking stoned wasted with Felissa Rose in Sacramento, California at a bar that had mermaids swimming in a tank above the bar.
Oh my god!
It was a weird dream. It sounds weird to say it out loud, but that was a fucking crazy. That was a crazy night. There were like burlesque dancers partying with us, and like her and I were the two people from the convention that were there to party, and we were partying. Like
she seems like she likes to party. Hard. Yeah, I see her on. She's always on Joe Bob Briggs, and she's always like seems like she's halfway in the bag every time she's on Joe Bob. So I can imagine.
There were like I can't even tell you how many shots, and then like I mean, you know, when you've been drinking a lot, like you're drinking so many shots, and then someone pulls out the fucking blunt that's like bigger than your forearm, and you're like, well, I gotta hit this because I'm here, and then you're fucked. Like, and that's kind of what happened. Like someone pulled out this giant fucking thing, and after that it was, I remember mermaids, and the night was
like a fever dream.
It was crazy. That was probably one of the crazier nights.
She also seems like a really nice lady too, so
super nice. And I don't know how we were both, so that was a Saturday night, and we still had to do day 3 of the con on Sunday. I show up and we were table mates, so she was right beside me. And I remember showing up the next morning and I was a walking corpse. I was dead, but like got the shower, threw on some nice clothes. I'm like, okay, like I'm ready to go today. And I think it was Nathan, the star from Leslie Vernon.
Oh,
the Leslie Vernon movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nathan Basil. Nathan.
Oh, okay.
Nathan Basil was
Yeah.
on the other side of me, and he definitely did not go out to party. And he was just like, "Oh, you feeling all right this morning?" And I'm like, "Nope, not at all." And Felissa was not there yet. She hadn't shown up, and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
No.
Like, I hope she's okay. Like, oh no. And doors were going to open in like 30 minutes or something. I remember walking up and I got myself an English muffin. I come back and she's there in her fucking dress looking like a 10 out of 10. And I'm just like, are you okay? Like, are you good? She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
That's
like,
that's how they roll in Jersey. That's what they do. It's like,
oh my God. I was like, I am literally going to puke any moment now. And you're just like, you look like a supermodel and you're just like, fucking fine. Like,
exactly. She's like, fucking 8 a day of the week.
Oh my God. You're like 20 years older than me too. Like I'm like, I should be on top of my shit and you're killing me. And I'm a drinker. I can do that stuff. And I can't keep up with Felissa Rose. Felissa, you win. You won that weekend. You definitely did.
1-0.
Yeah.
Which convention was that?
That was Sinister Creature Con is what it's called.
Okay.
Sinister Creature Con. I've done that a couple times. Really great convention. It's in Sacramento. It's awesome.
Nice. We're thinking of going to Horror Hound in Cincinnati this year.
Yeah,
we haven't
do it.
We've always wanted to, and they've got a great lineup. I mean, they always do.
Yeah.
They've got a great lineup this year, so we may go.
Yeah.
They do a really good job. I mean, conventions are so weird because you have like, it's almost like you have two types of conventions. You have the ones that are like big and corporate and like, oh, we're gonna have Michael J. Fox here, or, Christopher Lloyd, but you'll never see them because they're barricaded away and you have to wait in a line for 6 hours just to get a 30-second picture, which that's cool. I mean, I would still do something like that, but Horror Hound is just like open and everyone's just kind of there. You can walk up to tables and be like, hey, what's up? So
and there's like a couple other horror podcasts I know that usually they're from that area that go. So I was like, well, it'd be kind of fun to like go like kind of talk and get some, talk shop a little bit. Yeah. We'll see.
Maybe get our name out there a little bit.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Tiny bit.
So Ween, why don't you ask the question about the third installment of this series?
Okay. I don't know if you know, because I don't know if you were involved in. I haven't seen.
You're not in 3, right?
No, he dies. Darren's
dead.
Dead.
That's right. Oh my God, my brain. I told you I watched.
3.
Huh?
You're what?
I'm in 3. I'm in 3.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. We haven't watched it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in 3. I'm in 3.
Okay, so what the fuck?
Look for me.
All right, so what the fuck is up with that?
You want me to tell? You haven't seen it. Hold on.
No.
What happened? Why is there no 2? Why is there no 2? I know they did that on purpose, right?
I can't tell you.
Oh, no.
I can't tell, because that's the whole premise of ThanksKilling 3.
That's the whole thing. I remember seeing on
That's
Google,
the
they're
whole
like,
thing.
no, you're not seeing things. There is no 2.
Yeah, because on the episode we were like talking about, because I was gonna have Ween go ahead and review it.
We had this like Abbott and Costello moment
because I was like,
no, 3.
It's
There's
3.
No
I was
2.
like, no, it's 2. And you're like, I also was still not drunk, but I was still like kind of like sick. So I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Well, think back to how ThanksKilling ended. What was the last thing that happened? Do you remember the last thing that happened in ThanksKilling?
Oh, the turkey came back after he was cooked, after the goose was cooked.
Do you remember what the turkey said?
Oh shit. I know I said it in the podcast. I know.
And then some text came up.
Yeah, about
after
space, right?
Yeah. So the turkey comes, like the cooked turkey comes back and starts wiggling around, and it goes, do I smell sequel? Beyond. And then it comes up and it says in space with a question mark.
Oh,
So
right.
alluding
Yeah.
to the sequel being in
Was this
space.
after the success of the first?
You did mention that.
Oh,
on
yeah.
The weed.
Oh yeah. So I don't want to, because it kind of like, I don't want to
I have to
spoil
watch
anything.
it.
Now, ThanksKilling 3 it's completely different.
It's
than
like
ThanksKilling.
they had like a budget for that one, right? Like,
Oh, they had a budget.
Yeah,
Oh, they did, and it looks amazing. It's fucking it's crazy. It's a completely different kind of movie though. Do you remember a show on Comedy Central called Wonder Chosen?
Yeah.
Wonder Chosen. It was like some guys were super fucked. They were dropping acid and they were just like, hey, I love Sesame Street. We need to make it for adults. And it's like puppets, and Jordan loves Wonder Chosen. I love Wonder Chosen. ThanksKilling 3 is Wonder Chosen on fucking crack with ThanksKilling, and there's like a grandpa turkey. There's a
lady turkey. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, there's a whole cast of turkeys, and there's puppets. There's a bunch of puppets. There's a worm that lives in a monster's asshole. There's so much shit.
Why wouldn't you have a worm that lives in a monster's asshole?
Yeah.
Certainly.
It's crazy. Smoke a lot before you watch it. That is anyone who before they watch ThanksKilling, I tell them, get drunk, have a few drinks, loosen up, and it'll be fun. ThanksKilling 3, like, drinking's not enough. Like, you really need to
you just need to be high,
fucking
like straight
be
up.
the fault. I mean, like, not just high, not like, oh, I'm stoned and I'm just like watching Half Baked. No, you need to be like, fuck, like that
on
like,
another level.
Yeah, you need to be out there.
Amazing.
And you'll love it. You'll love it. And I am in it, so you'll love it even more. I'm in it for.
Of course we will. Yes.
Yeah. Now I have to watch it.
What did we pair ThanksKilling with? Was that Black Friday?
Black Friday.
That's right.
With Bruce Campbell and Devin Sawa, who are both going to be at Whorehound.
Yes.
You should go. We should go together.
Bruce is going to be in Cleveland with his show, right?
Yes, he is at the Agora.
Yeah.
Because
we're doing.
You can't miss that.
No, well, cool. So that's month. We're doing Evil Dead month because the 4th Evil Dead movie is coming out. So, 5th Evil Dead movie is coming out. Yeah. So we were looking into that, maybe, possibly. Yeah. But it was Bruce. Bruce-O-Rama, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Bruce-O-Rama. Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be super cool.
Exciting.
So can I assume that you're a fan of the horror genre itself?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I have as I've grown older, I think that I've kind of like lost a little bit of that. I actually have trouble anymore like staying in tune to a movie.
Really?
A whole movie, like finding that dedication to like sit down and watch a whole movie. I like doing other shit when I'm not working. Like I kind of like to do other things. But yeah, I mean, I've got like one of the best things that I have is my $5 subscription to Shudder. So when I do find time and I am in the mood, I love like that's got one of my favorite movies of all time because it's so bad. God Told Me To is just one of the greatest things. God Told Me To. Let's just say that there's you see Jesus's vagina and it's amazing.
Oh my God.
It's like an old 70s movie. It's great.
This is happening.
God Told Me To. It is, and it's bad. It's a bad movie. But Jesus is in it and he has a vagina and it's awesome.
I mean, I guess it's better than Alanis Morissette as Jesus, so
we don't want Alanis Morissette as Jesus, but God Told Me She's really good. But yeah,
she was God. Awesome. I'm sorry, she was God. She was Jesus. Sorry,
she was God. Yeah, she was God. But God and Jesus are one. I grew up like in the church, and so like God and Jesus, they're one. They're and the Holy Spirit, like they're all together.
Yeah.
One piece of unity.
Yeah. Well, there's at least two of us are here. It sounds like we're Catholic, so yes.
Yeah,
we get it. Yep. Former Catholic here. Yes. Well,
so
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ween.
No, you go.
No, you go. Do it.
Okay. Who's Hugo?
This is adorable. You guys are like the two mice on Looney Tunes or something like after you.
This is how we are on the podcast too. We're like,
Oh, we do.
No, you go. No, it's okay. Go.
For like
We've
5
known
minutes.
each other for
I love it.
20 something years. So
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
I
well,
know.
more than that. Oh
Aw.
God, it's almost 30. Now I feel old.
Oh, let's not.
Anywho, Zilbies.
Anyway,
and the drink is gone.
and damn, my bourbon's gone.
Yeah.
So when you were talking earlier about how you and Dowdy would rent horror movies and stuff, what were some of your favorite movies that you would watch together?
Oh yeah. I mean, Critters was a big one. Critters is great. Ghoulies was another one that was really fun. Dr. Giggles, Ice Cream Man.
God. Ice Cream Man, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like all of those. Chopping Mall was one of my favorites. I remember watching Chopping. I was so excited. Like that was my pick. I remember specifically picking out Chopping Mall, and then I was just, I'm like, these robots shot lasers at people in the shopping mall, and
they didn't chop anything.
They didn't chop.
No. Also, there's a whole bunch of teenagers just fucking in a mall. I'm like, what?
Right.
Like, we're just gonna stay in the mall until it closes. We're just gonna fuck on some furniture. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, anyhow. I think that's a question we've always asked in, like, especially we see it a lot in 80s movies. Like, these random kids are just fucking in people's houses. We're like,
where else were they gonna do it, right?
Well, no, but we've even talked about that on the podcast of like going up to like the parents' room and fucking on the bed. I'm like,
oh, I know.
Who's doing that? Like,
or in like your little brother's room or something. Like,
no. That is how
No.
you get a fucking Michael Myers. That's how you get a Michael Myers, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like you grow them. That's how you get one of those.
Ryan, we appreciate you coming on so much. We appreciate you doing this. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Oh my goodness. No, nothing. Check out Huge. That's my rap name. Go check out Huge. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I love your podcast. I love everything. If you guys are ever in town, let me know. And vice versa.
Yeah, we're not far.
Hey, you guys are absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much for having me on and shooting the shit for a little bit.
Oh, it was super fun.
Thanks for coming on. We adore you. You're
what we're gonna do is we'll watch 3 and we'll have you back on.
Yes.
Definitely watch 3. Definitely get fucked up. I'm sure you both will enjoy it.
We're gonna watch it together.
Talk about. Yeah, you'll have a lot to talk about. It's very interesting, but I think you'll have a lot of fun. Sure. And I wanna leave you with something I don't think that you have discovered yet. Something you both haven't discovered yet. And I'm really excited to share this tidbit of information with you because you are such fans of the movie ThanksKilling. Did either of you watch a show on Nickelodeon called Clarissa Explains It All?
Explains It All.
Yes.
I was obsessed with that show.
Okay, cool. So Ferguson, Clarissa, Sam would come up through the window. Yep, they played the guitar riff. Now Clarissa had kind of like a boyfriend in some of the later episodes. He was a bully and he wore a leather jacket, and she dated this bully. Do you guys remember that at all?
Yes.
He was in a handful of episodes. The bully. I don't remember his name, his character name. But about 7 years ago, about seven or 8 years ago.
You're gonna drop a mic soon. You're dropping a mic. I know. I feel it.
I got an email from this guy, and his name's David Eck. It's the actor's name. Yes. David Eck sends me an email. He's from New York City. Lived in New York City at the time. And he just said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that my friend Jeff Thompson and I really love ThanksKilling. We love it. So much so that we wrote and produced ThanksKilling the musical, and it's debuting off Broadway in New York City. And we'd like you to come and see it."
What?
ThanksKilling the musical exists. The whole soundtrack is actually on the internet. You can listen to the whole soundtrack if you go to YouTube. It takes the movie and enhances it times a million. It's way funnier.
Yes!
It embraces everything. Billy and Darren are fucking gay for each other so hard. They love each other so much. There's a song called Man Love, and it's a duet between the two of them. You'll love it. The songs are catchy. JonBenet Ramsey has her own song. JonBenet Ramsey's in there. Yeah, it is 10 times more offensive than the actual movie itself.
Perfect.
It's
perfect.
Insane.
It's fucking amazing.
ThanksKilling musical. Look it up. It is.
Oh my God.
It is amazing.
I'm adding all of the
Studio
tricky
cast
songs onto my
recording
repertoire.
right here. Done and done.
There it is.
Yes.
Yep, there it is. It's
gobble
good.
gobble
Yep.
Motherfucker. Thank
Gobble
you.
gobble motherfucker.
Seriously, all the turkey songs are going to be in my repertoire now when I go for auditions.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You're welcome.
Oh,
that's it.
That was a mic drop. I love it.
Ryan, you just somebody hit me a towel because my head is swimming. There you go. But drop that mic.
Drop the mic. There you go.
Oh my God. Is that Pee Wee Herman in the back? I'm sorry to be creeping on your place.
It's my background. Yeah. Pee Wee Herman's everywhere.
I love it. I need to decorate, obviously.
I like your torture device right back there.
Yes?
It just keeps saying, like, if I'm watching it, like, yep.
My horrible lower back. Perfect.
It reminds me of the Addams Family, the first movie.
Yes.
When Uncle Fester puts Morticia on the street track.
I'm telling you right now, Addams Family Values is amazing. It's probably I see you. I know you're so excited. It might actually be. I think I might like it better than the Addams Family. Mostly because of Joan Cusack. Yeah.
She's also amazing. When she sucks on Thing's finger, I'm just like, holy shit.
Right.
Holy shit. She just sucked Thing's finger. There we go.
She did. And then she hit on Tony Shalhoub. So it happens.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you guys again for having me. It's been a blast.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, if ever you want to hang out again, just let me know. And I'll hit you up when I come to Cleveland.
Yes, please do.
Please do.
Drop us a line.
Yeah, we'll totally come see your shows.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Hey, and at least her legs were harder to close than JonBenet Ramsey's legs.
Most days.
Usually our joke is every day and twice on Sunday. And I don't like
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work on that one.
Not that one.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, thank you again. Have an awesome night. Thanks so much.
Have a good rest of your night.
Bye. Thank you, Ryan.
You too. Bye.